How do you count a dozen ducklings by Seon Chae. How many eggs did Mama Duck lay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there were more. 7 eggs, 8, 9, 10, 11, yikes, and 12. Yes, 12. Crack, crack, one by one they started to hatch. How many ducklings were in the nest? Mama saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh, there were more. 7 ducklings, 8, 9, 10, 11, phew, and 12. Wow, 12. That's a lot of ducklings. Mama gathered them together for their first day out, but a dozen little ducklings were too hard to count. Mama thought 6 would be better. She had an idea. She sorted her ducklings into 2 short little lines so she could count them 2 at a time. Now, when Mama counted, she only had to count to 6. 6 times 2. Thank goodness. Now the ducklings tottered along 2 by 2. They swam in 2s and ate in 2s. 6 2s. Mama took them to the pond and back. She watched them all, and she kept track. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That was still a lot of ducklings. Mama gathered them together for their next day out and decided 6 was too hard to count. Mama thought 4 would be better. She sorted her ducklings in new little lines so she could count them 3 at a time. This way, when she counted, she only had to count to 4. 4 times 3. How clever. Now the ducklings paddled along 4 by 3. They splished in 3s and splashed in 3s. 4 3s. Together in 4 3s, they went for a swim, and Mama kept a careful eye on them. 3, 6, 9, 12. That was still a lot of ducklings. Mama gathered them together for another day out, but it seemed 4 was too much to count. She thought, yes, 3 would be better. She sorted the ducklings into brand new lines, so she could count them 4 at a time. This way, when she counted, she only had to count to 3. 3 times 4. So simple. So the ducklings waddled along 4 by 4, playing in 4s, quacked in 4s, 3 4s. In teams of 3 4s they swam and raced, and Mama made sure they were all in place. 4, 8, 12. That was still a lot of ducklings. When she gathered the ducklings for the next day out, Mama thought, well, 3 is easy to count, but wouldn't 2 be even better? She sorted the ducklings into even longer lines, so she could count them 6 at a time. This way, when she counted, she only had to count to 2. 2 times 6. Yes, just 2. The ducklings marched along 6 by 6, following Mama through the weeds in 2 lines of 6. 2 6s. The old wolf who lived there couldn't see very well, but he was hungry. And what was that smell? Ducklings, how many? He heard Mama count 1, 2. 2 ducklings wasn't a lot, but it was enough for lunch. Aha! The hungry wolf growled and leapt out. But there were far too many ducklings to count. Not 2 ducklings, not 6 ducklings, but 2 times 6. 12 ducklings. And all 12 fought back, all at once. The 12 ducklings jumped on the wolf. Ow, ow, the old wolf said. Let me go. There are too many ducklings. After the old wolf ran away, Mama thought, a dozen ducklings may be a lot, but they're never too many, and I can count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, 12. And who knows, maybe there will be even more.